Another thing is like whenever we have a wedding, everybody starts saying, "Oh, let the women do their job." Like when if you want to get married, most likely your family is going to be like, "Oh, let leave the woman's job for the women, and the men won't do anything." And then what happens? This side of the family will get together, all the women, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, did you see the dress that lady was wearing? Our new family-in-law, like they were wearing this. Did you see that? That's so bad." And then they're just like talking smack about each other, and then there's no baraka in the entire marriage. It's off to the worst start possible because they listen to women. I mean, we sort of understand that when we are younger, when the women are in their 20s and we marry them, we obviously shouldn't let them have that much control because they're women. But for some reason, we start to forget about it when they get older. But they're still women. Women will always be women. And I'm not saying that they're stupid or anything. Like, not at all. Women are actually very smart in their own way. But there's no way a woman should be able to lead anything, especially a household. Our religion placed gender above age. So for those of you who are saying, "Oh well, if she's older, she's gonna be wiser, and we have to listen to the older people," it doesn't matter. You're still a man. Why do people keep forgetting that we are men? We're supposed to lead. Once in a while, you will get some women who are really smart. Even if she's like the most educated female on the planet, she still can't lead anything if you're a man. You have to be there for the woman. Every single messed up household I've seen in my life didn't have a strong masculine figure in it. Is it a coincidence? You can probably relate to this as well. Think about every single family you have, which is a little bit like messed up. Whether it's like the white people or the Muslims, they all go down the same route. The woman goes crazy without a man when she goes into her like 30s or 40s. She starts implementing these weird rules. They start shouting out of nowhere. She's like smoking, she's doing drugs. Oh man. Well, lucky, bro. I've really been on a bit of a streak of identifying all these stupid little rules that we follow as Muslims, which don't actually serve us any purpose. It only makes our life worse. I made this one video a while ago called Stop Listening to Mommy. That was such a solid video. I had to take that down because my family got really mad at me for it. Like, my entire family was like messaging me, like, "Oh, take this video down, take this video down." And I didn't take it down. I actually made it members only, so that if you join my membership, it's only like $4 or something. I made it cheap as possible. It's not there to make money, but if you join that, then you can watch those videos, and my family can't watch them. So in there, I just post the videos that basically nobody else can see out of my family. So if you want to join that, I don't know. I don't even know how you join it. I think you go on my channel, and there's like, if you go on communities, like playlists, you can see all those extra videos. Should be on the description as well. But anyway, I'm really glad. Yeah, we got 88% for no. That's right. We shouldn't let that happen. Yeah, being the youth is a big problem as well. There's so many of them. I don't know how. Are you in Melbourne? No, I'm not. I'm in the glorious nation of Uzbekistan. Honestly, man, I might move here permanently. As soon as I start making some decent money passively, I make some decent money, but I want to make some good money, bro. I'm probably just gonna permanently move over to Uzbekistan because the West is like, it's so corny to say, but bro, the dynamic in the West is so skewed. When I go out here at night, like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., it's only men outside. It's a bunch of men going to hang out with their boys. There's no women. Even right now, if I go out, there's gonna be like two or three women wearing hijabs. There's gonna be all men. Whereas when I go out in the West, it's mostly women. There are women walking around. More women are driving cars, listening to like music. Like, I don't know. I don't think that should be the case. There should be men outside and women should be at home. In the West, the men are at home playing video games and doing other haram stuff, and the women are outside hanging out for some reason. I thought you live in Australia. I move around, Mad Jack. I move around. I'm a bit of a nomad. It's probably because of my Mongolic genes. I have to. I can't stay in one place for too long. They're out to get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. See what's going on. I gotta make a new poll. How's the hate from sister that you get? Bro, the sisters, like, they're actually less hateful than men these days. The comments I get from women are actually pretty supportive. But it's just like, you know, in public, sometimes a bunch of hijabis start recognizing me. I told the story a couple of times. It's so funny. Just like I went to some college in Melbourne. I wasn't even enrolled there. It was just next to my work. I just went there for a lunch break. And I was just like chilling. I was like, you know, eating my food, like working out and stuff. A bunch of hijabis recognize me. Like I'm just walking around, and they all start like pointing at me, like, "Oh, it's that guy." Like they just randomly did that, and I didn't know what was going on at first. And then everybody started coming up to me, and they're like, "Oh, look, it's him! Oh my god!" Like, bro, that's weird. And yeah, I actually kind of like that, to be honest. I feel famous. I was just laughing the entire time. They were all like pointing at me and saying stuff. I was just laughing. That's how you got to deal with these hijabis, bro. But yeah, back to the point. Stop letting these women run the household. I'm not even talking about the men who allow their wives to rule them. Loves to travel and loves sports. Is she a red flag? Sports is pretty chill. Traveling is not good. If she, I guess there can be some exceptions. If she travels alone without a man, that's definitely a red flag. I've seen so many women who travel just to sleep around, bro. You'd be surprised. You'd think that when you see a Muslim girl in a hijab, you can't imagine her sleeping around. It doesn't make any sense. Just because she seems shy and obviously she's wearing a hijab, right? But trust me, some of the stories those exact people told me is absolutely insane. How's Bishman? Bishman. It's my grandma. So wholesome. Anyway, some of the stories I heard, bro. Holy moly. That video that I made that became really popular, 3 ways to identify a hijabi, bro. I told this story where this woman was like, she seemed really, really righteous, like really shy, very religious, and she kept talking to me like, oh, alhamdulillah, inshallah. And I was like, oh, this woman is so religious. And I was like, yeah, this woman seems pretty cool. And then later on, she's like, oh, I have to tell you something, Boris. I have a bad past. And I was like, okay, you don't need to tell me that. What did you say about that project we had to work on? She's like, no, trust me. It was really bad. She was telling me about all these guys she slept with or something. And then she was like, I beat up this guy who I slept with. I was like, bro, what the hell? He was like 4 foot. I was like, what is going on here? That's sort of what invoked me to make these videos as well. Like after that story really hit me. I was like, I gotta start talking about this. I gotta start warning other men about these hijabis. And that's how this channel started. So, well, how do they call it in anime? Backstory, painful backstory. Anybody notice the scar on my face, bro? It's like on all my videos. I think it's there to stay. It's like there forever. It's literally there forever, bro. It happened in fighting. How are you meeting people like this? Matt Jack, bro, you'd think that these people are rare. But when you get close to someone, a Muslim woman, and she starts telling you all her secrets, these small things start to come out. You'll be very surprised. That's all I can say. They're everywhere. It's not just me. Trust me. It's not me. It's them. Anytime you let any woman run anything, it's going to get ruined. This is a very specific example when you have kids. Don't allow your woman to take care of the kids. Think about it. You probably had your mom take care of you more than your dad because your dad would have been working all the time, right? And because of that, you have all these insecurities. Because of that, you are scared to try things. I'm sort of talking to myself more so because definitely in my family, I was a lot closer to my mom than anyone else. And what that did to me was it made me really afraid of people's judgment. I was like, oh, what are they gonna think? What if what if I embarrass myself? What if they think I'm doing this for this? And that's a very feminine mindset. If a woman is able to instill a feminine mindset into a man at a young age, you're going to be a pussy forever. Until you get out of it, like you got to do something radical, like you got to become like a martial arts fighter. You got to start like you got to become an imam or something. It's really difficult. That many hijabi girls cover up besides boys and talk so much. Yeah, bro, absolutely. The university girls that are Muslim are so annoying. They're actually worse than the white women. The kuffars are actually better than Muslim women at uni most of the time. On average, I would say. Every time you sit next to them, you can hear them talking smack about you, right? Like, not you, but other people. Like, oh my, look at that guy. Shut the hell up. Oh. I wish I could hit them. I should marry them just so I can beat the hell out of them. The whole group, the 4 women. Anyway, I'm just kidding. First thing about it. But yeah, so it's a very interesting dynamic, bro. All I'm saying is you guys have to be really careful with these women. Why say feminine mindset? Yeah, feminine mindset is a big insult, bro. If you have a feminine mindset in general as a man, well, if you're a woman, I don't know if you're a woman, your name is Diary, and you got a woman's anime profile photo. I really hope you're a woman. And so if you are, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you're a man who's overall a feminine thinker, you're gonna have a very, very difficult life. It's against literally every moral virtue on the planet. It's good to be feminine once in a while. Like when you're with your woman, if you can use femininity to create like empathy and create a better relationship, that's very good. But if you have a feminine woman, I mean, if you have a if you have a feminine mindset in terms of your career, you're going to quit everything. You're gonna be, "Oh, I don't really feel like it. Oh, I feel like that she hates me," and you're gonna start talking crap about people to your woman, and then she's gonna leave you. Feminine mindset is disgusting, bro, for a man. Venom have a short temper and a psychopath behavior. I am short guy, bro. I'm short as well. Anybody know my height here? I'm like 5'8" on a good day, bro. Tiny. I don't know why that matters though. Like, to be honest, I've always been a bit happy for that I was short. Like, I never really wanted to be tall. I mean, I guess 5'8", like in Uzbekistan, I'm actually above average. Like, when I walk outside, like most guys are a little bit shorter than me, but it's actually kind of good to be short. Because then, if you make women like you know that you're an absolute G. Like you make them like you through charisma purely, and that's beautiful. So yeah, if you're short, that can be a blessing. 5'3", yeah, that's not that bad, bro. Come on. I had friends that height. They're like MMA fighters. They can get women. He's almost becoming he's almost harming himself and keeps sending me messages when he's talking to friends. That's the feminine mindset, bro. It's weird that a lot of people think that if you complain about your issues, it makes you feel better, because that's the whole idea behind psychotherapy as well. I would tend to disagree. I used to be that guy. I used to want to vent to everyone. I used to vent to my mom. I used to vent to like the people I came across in the past. And that really made everybody repel from me. And it made me feel a lot worse. As soon as I started just absorbing everything and just taking it out in fighting, in the gym, in these videos, then everybody started liking me, and guess what? I started feeling a lot better. These things, they don't get suppressed. People think like if you like bottling it up, and it's like it's gonna like blow up at some point, which is true in a way for some things. But when it comes to like depression and stuff, you have to bottle it up, and then you take it out when you are like at the gym or something. That's how you're supposed to do it. Is there such a thing? Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, this new poll. Is there such a thing as a woman's decision? I'm really interested. Does a man has more capabilities to control his emotions? Absolutely, bro. Some people will disagree because there's so many men in the Muslim community who have absolutely no control of their temper. So when small things happen, they just blow up. They're like, "Oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that?" Even some of my viewers, like their father beat them when they were young because they didn't study or something, or they got a bad grade, and I can relate to that. So when you look at men like that, they can't control their temper. But on average, if a man actually tries to control his temper, he will be able to. They just don't try because they think it's like they think it's a bad thing or something. But women are really bad at controlling their temper. They're bad at controlling everything. They're just not open about it. They're not gonna shout at you. They're just gonna go behind your back and talk smack about you and strategize things like to get you. So women are really dangerous. Why do women follow other women? All right, let's see, doesn't matter. How do you make your height as minimized as possible in daily situations? Yeah, that's a good point. I've always hung around people that were a lot taller than me. Like my old friend group, they were all 6 foot. And I was like the shortest guy, but I could beat all of them to be fair. So it sort of gave me a bit of an edge in that regard. But you can kind of like control it. Well, one thing I would tell you is like try to stand with your core. Like let your abs keep your body up. Like I'll even show you. So if you're standing, like if you're standing like this, you're gonna look even shorter, right? Because you are letting your lower back keep you upright. But if you lean back, throw your body back, and you let your abs keep you up like this, you're gonna look a lot taller. You're gonna be a lot looser, and your head's gonna be leaning back a bit. So that helps. And always smile when you're standing. That's sort of like, yeah, like when you smile, people don't care about your height for some reason. It's so weird. My friend is, guys, let's not make him mad. He's effused if he gets angry. Bro, who is this friend you're talking about? You should just like slap him or something. That's misogynistic. I don't do that. Good diary. Diary, are you even a please tell me you're a woman, diary. If you're a woman, it's obviously a very different story. But if you're a man, what the hell is that profile photo? And why is your name Diary? Then, what do you think is the role of a mother in parenting? A study that then she won't make you emotionally weak, even if she knows how it's done. Otherwise, you're saying women aren't even supposed to be. Yeah, that's a very good question, Amara Maksud. Women definitely have a very good role. Um, I've studied psychology as well, so I know what you're talking about. I think a woman's job is to raise the man up to a certain point when he's about 10 years old, I would say. Up to that point, she's supposed to teach him the morals, the compassion, empathy. That's a very good thing. And then she's supposed to teach you about religion as well. But as soon as you turn about, I wouldn't say 11, that's a bit too young. When you're 14 or 15, the man is supposed to take over. He's supposed to be like, okay, now you're a man, and this, I'm going to show you how to be a man. But a woman's job is essentially to parent the child until he reaches the age where he has some testosterone. Probably around puberty, I would say. All right, thanks, Diary. I'm really glad you're a woman. But yes, most of the stuff wouldn't apply to you because I'm mainly talking to men. The self improvement stuff focuses on women as well. But if you're a woman, obviously, it's a lot better for your mother to raise you than the man. That wouldn't really make any sense. Okay, yeah, this is tough. Is there such a thing as a woman's decision? More people said yes, which is very surprising considering my based um, market of viewers. I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's such thing as a woman's job. I mean, a woman's decision. There is a woman's job, but no woman's decision. Woman can decide stuff for herself. That makes sense, but she can't decide for other people because she's going to make that decision based off her own thoughts and feelings. I feel like this, so you should do this. When your mom tells you not to do martial arts or not go out, it's coming from inside her. What she's really saying is not don't go and do martial arts because you're going to get hurt. She's really saying don't do martial arts because it's going to make me feel anxious. It's just the way they frame it. They're just too good at framing things. And she doesn't even realize it. She thinks she's doing it for you, for your good, but it's not true. It's just instinctual. Most of the women who grows a competitive mindset with men, they often tend to be more miserable. That's 100% true, bro. The masculine women are really miserable. All these feminists that you see outside, they're like, ha 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 ha. Ha. They're like really happy. They always go home and cry. The women who seem a little bit like sadder or like maybe a little bit more passive in public, they're actually the happiest women for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of the other way around with men, by the way. Okay. Should women do Yeah, should women do martial arts? This is a good question. You know, as much as we are known as Muslims to be like a based and red pill type when it comes to our women, it's not exactly true. We tend to like purport these ideas that the men should be in charge because it's in our deen, which is really good. But at home, all these men are like they're youth, bro. They're cucks. They're all like, oh, it's actually your mom's decision. Go ask your mom. I have to go. And then when your mom is like getting mad at you for doing something, like getting into a fight, your father, and probably a lot of people are gonna relate to this, is just like watching TV, like he's too pussy to say anything, and that's why there's so many cowards out here. No, 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 no. Enraged. Don't learn Krav Maga. It doesn't work. It's trash. Okay, you like talking about stabbing people with your keys. Hey, Ross. Just getting mad at me for not going out to eat. I might have to take a break in a second. But don't do Krav Maga. That's the last message. Like, dude, you can't poke people in the eyes, bro. Look at this. It's not possible. All you gotta do is that. But that's besides the point. If you just learn boxing, bro, that's all you need. I don't care how much you try to poke me in the eyes. I can just be like, and that's it. I broke your nose. Well, it doesn't matter. Krav Maga doesn't work. I've fought so many people who know Krav Maga. It's so trash. One good left hook and they're done. Mother is supposed to create the soft emotional profile of the son. Father takes over and mama says, can you explain this question again? Woman's decision. What are you talking about, Amara? Woman's decision. Like, you want me to explain why women shouldn't make their own decisions? Yeah, so this question, should women do martial arts? I think I'm going to shock a lot of people with this answer, but I think they shouldn't have to, but they can if they want to. When I was coaching martial arts, I had a lot of women come, and they were really enjoying themselves. Like a lot of them, they didn't become masculine or anything. As long as they don't compete in like tournaments, they will actually be really good women. Because it's sort of like what it does. Any form of exercise is going to like make you like a better person overall. So when a woman does that, it's sort of like an outlet for them to channel their anger, and that way she's not going to get angry or jealous at you as much. Hey yo, Mr. Tate, Mr. Donkey, sorry, what's going on? Most of them are so different now. True Chigga. I'm not Asian, bro. Well, technically I am, but not that type of the Ching Chong Asian. All right, I have to be right back, guys. Give me like a couple minutes. I'll restart the live. Be right back.